It is a busy week for the Reds. 3 games in the span of 7 days. Next on tap, Wednesday at home against Real Salt Lake.
Take advantage of playing at home in front of your home crowd. This is the time for Toronto FC to raise the bar.
The very important part about that week was that we took it one game at a time. We won that first game, we won the second game, and then came the Real Salt Lake game.
When you play a Western Conference team, there's always a different vibe to it. You only get to play them once a year. So for them to come into our place after the string of games that we had been on, I think the atmosphere that we play in and the ruckus crowd and the passion that the fans give us and playing in front of our home fans, it's really special.
At this point, they have already started doing the Viking clap. We thought, if we got these wins, the city would take notice and more fans would come and everybody would be behind us, and it would just make BMO Field more of a fortress.
We are set to get underway here at BMO Field with Toronto FC coming into this one in good form, back-to-back wins.
Around this time, we just signed Toss, and Toss had been waiting a long time. I think he was getting worried that it wouldn't happen.
Well, 2016 was interesting because I took my chance to go back to Turkey. A team was really pressing me to sign me, and the previous time I went back there, I never got my salary on time, which is something a normal MLS player wouldn't even think of happening, but it's the reality in some of these countries across the world. So when I ran into the problems again in 2016, I knew it was time to get out and just get back home.
Toronto FC, who signed to St. Ricketts.
This was a matter of time. We've seen him at training for months now.
When Toronto came in the picture, of course I was very excited, and I wanted to make it happen no matter what.
I always say that, this league is perfect for Toss. Toss belongs here, so I was more happy for him rather than for the team to get him. I was more happy for him to get his move here. I think he had been looking for a move like that, and it came at the perfect time.
So the guys in the team knew that he was a quick guy, but none of us had really seen him other than the Canadian guys in a game situation.
Lack of clear-cut chances through 45 minutes of play as Toronto FC look for 3 points that would take them up a place to second in the Eastern Conference.
It just seemed like in the first half nothing was really going for us. Our passes weren't really hitting, our chances on goal weren't really there.
When it's a 0-0 game, I would say that everybody's more cautious defensively.
0-0 in the 61st minute here at BMO Field. Over the top of Hamilton, Endo goes down, the referee has a look. And despite the protests of Jovinko and Tsubasa Endo, Alan Kelly just ignores it and continues his run.
It's a really tough feeling for a team to have, that frustration where just nothing seems to be hitting on that day. When you kind of look around and you see all of a sudden that everyone's hands are in the air.
It was such a good environment. It was such a good atmosphere.
I will say what I do like about this is that I do think there's an onus on a home crowd to be able to pick up a team when they're struggling like they are right now.
2 beats of the drum and everyone simultaneously claps. And the 2 beats get quicker and the claps get louder and louder.
It goes faster and faster and faster.
Until it leads up to this one moment where the beats of the drum and the claps are almost simultaneous, and then everyone erupts in a roar.
It would give one shivers.
It's bone chilling to be on the field when something like that is happening, to have such passionate people behind us.
And actually made us stronger as a team.
Canadian international St. Ricketts getting set to come in for his second MLS appearance.
So when I'm on the touchline and I'm getting ready to come in, I just see it as a chance.
When he comes into the match, you know that you're going to get speed, you're going to get a spark, you're going to get a guy who's running around causing havoc.
Just be yourself, kind of prove the doubters that, I do belong here.
And you're going to get a guy who can get on the end of the ball and give us that one chance that we need to take 3 points.
It started with a close call with the offside.
Burrito Martinez in, and the flag is up, offside.
But yeah, you know, Bono has a good kick on him. He kicked it up, and Josie, who is always a big presence and is going to always cause problems, he flicked it on, and there was just, I saw the defender standing. It went into the space, and I know that's what I love, and I just pounced on it and buried it.
Comes towards Tosin Ricketts, it's Ricketts! Tosin Ricketts, the Canadian international, breaks the deadlock here with his first Toronto FC goal.
It's never easy when you're deciding your future. I made a big choice coming to Toronto, coming back to Canada. That moment, I knew I made the right decision.
It is a third straight win for Toronto FC. A 1-0 victory against Real Salt Lake.
For us, that's the ultimate win. To come home in front of all the fans and make sure that when anyone comes in this house, we'll be the ones to stop them.
Jonathan Osorio and company get the win here, 1-0 against Real Salt Lake tonight.
After the game, I went towards the fan. I remember there's an individual who came down with the drum. He came down, he saw me, and he's like, yeah, let's do it. And I go, okay, let's do it. I remember I was a little bit nervous, so I was asking him, hey, if you can just, you tell me when to drum. And he's like, no, don't worry, you got it, just feel it out. At the moment, I was just having fun. I was just having fun with the fans because I feel like I'm one of them. And I fight for them as they, you know, fight for us during the game. I didn't know it was going to be such a special moment, and I'm proud that, you know, I'm a part of that. I'm a part of the start of that. And we started a big tradition in TFC that I hope lasts for a long time.
It's almost a repayment to them for us that we can go after a game like that and pay our tribute to them. We see what you guys do over the course of the game, and we want to do that with you guys. We want to do that after the game and celebrate with you guys, because without you guys, none of that's possible.